A great warship, a crew of 5,800. They will take this ship on a 6-month, 45,000-mile odyssey to the Persian Gulf, into the eye of danger. This is the story of the carrier Carl Vinson and Argonauts of our time.
Do you miss me yet?
I love you!
Do you miss me yet?
As they board the ship in San Francisco, the sailors know they will not see their loved ones for 6 months. There are no Navy women in the crew on this voyage.
It's extremely painful leaving your kids, knowing that you will not see your wife or your children for 6 months, and then come back and almost expect everything to be normal. It will not be normal.
You guys be good. No fighting. All right.
The young ones, they don't really understand yet, which is good. But that's just part of Daddy's work, you know, that he's got to go.
I love you.
I hate the Navy.
When the Carl Vinson takes to the Pacific, her aircraft are still on shore. The crew comb the flight deck.
We try to get several hundred people to scour the deck looking for small metal objects. Gas turbine engines are very susceptible to damage to their blades and the compressor sections by ingestion of foreign objects. And even as little teeny rivets can totally damage an engine. The cost runs between about $65,000 and $75,000 to repair.
Landing a plane on a carrier is no less difficult and dangerous than the act of a high-wire performer, a life or death test of skill, involving dozens of men on the flight deck and below. Unlike normal landings at airports, carrier pilots do not cut power as they slam the plane down. Instead, they hit full throttle. If they miss the cables, they have to have enough power to take off again.
You're overpowered, a little complaint.
Crucial to getting the planes aboard are LSOs, the landing signal officers. From an exposed position on the stern, they radio instructions to the pilots. They also grade every pilot on every landing.
What we're shooting for here is put your aircraft moving at 150 miles an hour, 50,000 pounds of aircraft, putting it on a 4x4 foot block of steel, moving at 30 miles an hour. Little low, full float. Low flat at the rim. All the pilots have done this before, but sometimes there just isn't enough concentration. You'll have deviations in lineup, deviations in airspeed. And that's where the LSO comes in. If he's not meeting the requisite parameters to come aboard safely, I'll be there to keep him off the ramp. Wave off, go around, and he knows he'll try it again.
He's got no hook.
Got no hook! Hook! Go! Wave him off! I waved him off because I heard the wave off
LSO platform, we're really exposed to all the aircraft coming in on approaches, and if one of them were to get out of control and it looks like they're either going to hit the ramp or, well, crash into the platform, we've only got one place to go.
360 Hornet! Battery! Battery!
The weight setting for each landing plane must be entered on the battery of 4 arresting cable engines below.
My job as the arresting gear officer is to make sure that the engines are set properly, to make sure that the gear is in battery, to confirm that the landing area is clear, and to confirm that the aircraft that's about to land is the same one that we have the weight setting set for.
If you know what you're doing, it's not as dangerous. If you don't know what you're doing, it's really dangerous. You just gotta know what you're doing and watch what you're doing. If one broke, it'd probably kill a lot of people. The plane would go over the side, and it'd be chaos. I mean, there would be a lot of people dead, and it'd be a lot of damage, and I just don't want to ever see that happen.
The massive hydraulic piston and 2,000 feet of cable absorb a 55,000-pound controlled collision between plane and ship.
He's getting calls on his phones telling him what weights to set. They're also letting him know the location of the aircraft. When he says groove, it means the aircraft's getting ready to come in. It's real short, and he'll say short. That means everybody's got to clear away from the equipment, get their hands out of it, whatever they're doing. And then he says over the ramp or ramp, it means the aircraft is actually coming over the ship and ready to engage the equipment. Get ready to catch another airplane right now in less than 45 seconds.
Short.
When his day starts and it runs about 14 to 18 hours, goes on 7 days a week when we're in sea. There's no second chance here. It's either right or it's wrong. If it's right, everything works fine. If it's wrong, then people lose their lives. These are the people we trust for their lives right here.
Oggi a obliquoso, fortis lutis scadi, et der papa dine quis, febus cum papa, dis aventus da elio, momentum solus, et la vivit temptatis, ubi oggi parus Oggi a obliquoso, fortis lutis scadi, et der papa dine quis, febus cum papa, dis Fortis ubi scadi, et der papa et quis